All right, welcome to the pre-ballet exercises. Now, this exercises and this class is focused and concentrated on the kids from the age of 5 to 10. This is, I would call, a jewel of preparation child for classical ballet. Without those exercises, you would not receive any strength or right muscle coordination balance to start doing level 1 bar and classical ballet. It doesn't matter, Vaganova, jetés, whatever it is. So Eden is actually going to demonstrate, and we're going to explain what exercises you have to do or teach kids if you're teaching classes, kids from age of 5 to 10, or preparing them to start doing the ballet. This is exercises you want to do. You don't want to have kids at the bar on the age of 5, 6, 7, 8 because their muscles are really weak. They're trying to copy you to do first position. The joints are not strong enough to really do that. So what is happening is they're doing everything on the floor because it's safe. There's not too much pressure, but what they're doing is actually they're developing strong muscles for their legs to prepare them to do things at the bar. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go flex, and then head is going to go to the side. And then we're going to go half toe, head is going to go switch straight, and we're going to go again, half toe, and head is going to go to the side. Now, that develops actually coordination for a child to make sure the legs and the head learn how to work separately. Very important from the beginning of the combination, when you stretch, you teach the kids how to properly to stretch their knees. So it's not like you want to push it. Of course, some people different than another. Some of them have a hyperextension, some of them don't. But they have to work and try to lift those legs off the floor. So they're stretching it really hard to get those heels off the floor. Some kids are going to have no problem because they have a hyperextended. Some people really have a hard time. They're going to say my thigh hurts or something else. But it's pretty much what you're doing. You're creating that strength for that leg. So, and then feet needs to be really stretched. There's a lot of other exercises that you can do is really have the pencil right here and by the knees and let them hold those pencils for about 10 seconds. Every day you kind of add a second so they can get strength to hold it. Then the feet is going to go half toe, and then head is going to go really turn to the side. Now, very important, the back is really flat. And so usually kids, what they're going to do is they're going to sit this way. That's a very comfortable position for everyone. But what you have to do is really has to develop to sit straight and give this nice, beautiful posture for beginning of age 5. So when she's standing at the bar, she has this beautiful elongation in her spine and her back. And we're going to go in flex. Then head is going to go as a feet going to go half toe. And head is going to go to the left as well. Flex and turn. So the leg actually turn is really gets that position to stretch those muscles and for the coordination. Next, we're going to go leg is going to go turn out. That's your turn out exercise. So as you can see, we're not trying to twist the legs from the knees, but they're trying to actually engage the muscles to really turn out and rotate. So ideally, this is the position that we want to have. And they have to hold the position. In my stretch professional classes, we talk about flexibility. And that's where I talk is, Eden has very beautiful butterfly positions in every position. But she cannot hold it because the muscles don't have the strength to hold them. So it's very important that really they start developing this turnout position. You hold about 3-4 counts, then you stretch those feet, then we're going to go turn in, and then we're going to go flex. So in the hip, you basically turn out those muscles in, You feel which muscles there are, you go flex, and you engage again your turnout muscles, and then you point them back. So that exercises you do every day as well, 4-8 counts, depends, how much strength you want to put on the kids so they can develop that. Next exercise, we're going to go one by one, which is 1 foot flexes, right leg turns to the side. And then we point back to the straight, head comes to the straight position. Then left foot goes into the flex position, and then head turns, and then we go back into the straight position. So that exercise is the same thing, really understanding how to coordinate your feet with your head. We're not even engaging the arms yet, so the arms just in a position around your waist. And then as the kids sometimes wear the belt, it's very important that the belt does not get disappearing, so in this way we know where we're sitting. Yeah, so we want to really pull up and feel that belt is coming out of the stomach, so we don't, hide them like turtles do. So next combination, we're actually going to do turns. So the body is going to go turn E1. So she really turns to stretch the spine and then back into the position. E1, head stays, and back to the position to really get a nice rotation in the spine for the beautiful vertebrae that you see in Vaganova dancers. So let's go one more time. E1, E, turn, E2, and turn. Very important when you do those that you keep those knees stretched and the legs have to again be very nice, beautifully pointed. Sometimes you can actually do the flex stem so that you can actually feel more strength in the leg to help you to do rotation in your spine. Okay, let's go to the next combination. And next one is the head. And head goes to the side and straight. And side and straight. As you can see, it's just a head exercise to really again engage the neck muscles. Because in the ballet we have a lot of head working positions wherever leg it goes. So the head right now we go to the side and then come back, and then we go to the left and then come back, and then we do a tilt. So it's almost like head goes, looks over and then comes back to the position and then tilt to other side and then come back to other position. Again, those exercises you can add them or you can make them less. It depends on the child of developing. I think improving with that, you can start removing them, but adding less of those exercises. Next combination, it's a very important one, is a strength. It's the core. And in the classical ballet is very important to have that core. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to flex those feet. We're going to actually keep those heels pushing down to the floor. I'm going to help her right now. I'm going to push her legs down, and she's going to lift herself with the back straight, and then she's going to go slowly down, forward, stretching that back, and then she's going to go up again and going back again. Now I'm going to let her go, and then she's going to have to push her legs down as she lifts her back up. E1, yeah, it's harder. So the whole goal is really to keep the back straight so the back does not curve. Okay? Beautiful. Let's go lay down. Now next exercise we're going to do lifts of the legs, which is 90 degrees. It's very easy for adults to do it, or kids who is like already 11, 12, but for a child that is 5, 6, it's very difficult. Now give them a focus and concentration first is by stretching the leg. They should not lift the legs if the knees, let's bend those knees, the knees are like that, yeah? So it's very important that they can understand when any lifts of the legs are happening, they're happening from stretched and beautiful stretched feet. So maybe give them exercise before lifting it is by stretching it really hard and then relaxing them. Stretching it really hard and then relax. And ideally you will see how their heels will go up like that and then go down. And then up and down. So we're going to go right now. She has pretty good, nice stretched legs, and those feet is going to lift. As we do, with the hands, we push the floor down. E goes 1, knees stretched. E slowly, 4 counts, down. We can go higher, up faster, and then we're going to bring it down and slowly down. Again, some of you are really going to start engaging the back muscles. You can adjust that and help them out and saying, okay, lift one leg first and then another leg up and then bring both legs down so they don't engage the back muscle. As the core stomach gets stronger, then you can actually start telling them to lift the both legs together and down. Again, very important that the knees or feet are very stretched. Next one, we're going to do a butterfly position. We're going to go up, and then arms are going to go up into the third Vaganova position, and then she's going to really stretch out, going forward, down, almost touching, but not really, and lifting up and elongating that back. Now, ideally, when you go down, you want to push by yourself those knees down so they can actually engage and activate those back muscles that we're going to use in ballet a lot. So let's go again. E1, E up. Make sure that neck is not tense, but they're really feeling that back muscles are really elongating and it's connecting with your hands and lifting up, not the neck muscles. Okay? Stop them if they immediately start using the neck. So just kind of saying that try to go and trying to reach something, and that will help them actually to engage longer muscles. Okay?